Bud? Oh, this is fun. Today I'm playing kind of first mate. I'm going to help y'all get these fish in here. This is excellent. I think we're getting.
Go ahead and go over top of him, Jerry.
Going.
Yep, swap.
Man, I love this winter rock fishing. Isn't this great, Jerry?
Just get on the outside of that one, Jerry. Hold that for me.
Believe it or not, gentlemen, I think the wind's actually lied down a little bit.
It's a good rock.
We're
You
just
got a
having
good fish.
fun.
Yep. Back up, buddy.
Got a little bit of water going on here.
Just hold it under him.
Going back. Oh yeah, now that's what we're talking about. Look at that
Right.
rockfish.
Clear that net.
That's a hog.
Hoss fish there.
Awesome.
You get him, Jim?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Sean, you about ready?
There you go.
Somebody police this corner real quick. You got that? 'Cause I don't get this
Got it?
fish.
All right. Let me get
You got that? All right, folks.
All right, show you.
We're going to show you. Out here fishing with Captain Chandler Hogg, rock fishing the winter season. We're out here January 5th. Great time to be fishing right off the coast of Virginia, left out of Hampton. And this is what you come catch. Beautiful rockfish. Look at the mouth on that. Isn't he gorgeous? These are ocean rockfish. Probably was up at Cape May yesterday. Here you go. Rather nice, cool rockfish. They're kind of lively. We caught some wonderful fish today. Some wahoo, yellowfin tuna, and dolphin. The average fish we're catching out here is 35 to 45. It's a yellowfin. What do you think, Doc?
Hi, I'm Jim Baugh. Today we'll take you fishing for giant ocean striped bass. Our featured charter captain is Hampton Captain Chandler Hogg. We'll show you how to catch monster rockfish using Mojos and Stretch 25s. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jim Baugh. As you can clearly see, it's just a little rough out here today. 3 to 5 foot seas made our brief run down to Sandbridge exciting to say the least. We were once again fishing on board the Smoking Gun, along with Hampton, Virginia Captain Chandler Hogg. Now today, we are fishing what we call the ocean season for rockfish. There is a boundary to which all boats fishing must stay within, and that is from the shoreline out to 3 miles. As rough as it was today, we had no problem staying within the 3-mile limit. As a matter of fact, I think one fellow on board would have been just as happy to go surf fishing. Ocean rockfish migrate from north to south and winter off of the beaches of Virginia and North Carolina. Now this has a little something to do with water temperature. However, it mostly has to do with the massive amounts of bait that winter off of the mid-Atlantic coastal areas. Now, fishing for big rockfish means that rods need to be rigged with big bait. On this trip, we were fishing with large crippled LY, a variety of spoons actually, Mojos, and of course, plenty of Stretch 35s. This year in particular, the larger stretch baits seem to be the most productive. Now, if you're going to try little ocean rockfish, the best way is to first locate the school of rockfish and do that by simply looking for birds that are feeding on the bait that the rockfish are chomping on. It is best, definitely best, to try to locate an area where the rockfish are feeding first before setting out any lines. Simply put, if the fish are not there, it really doesn't matter what baits you're trolling, you're simply not going to get a hit. Fortunately today, we located a lot of schooling rockfish only in about an hour, and we were back at the dock well before lunch.
Thousands of them. Incredible diving.
Go ahead and work around the outside of that wire there.
Right on the outside. I don't think this is a keeper.
You know?
No.
He hit hard.
Oh, fish on,
Fish
fish on. Fish on, grab him. Now that one is as big a fish, I think. Here he comes, he's right up top. On the stretch. There you go. He's a little bigger, huh?
Another fish on. Yeah, measure that. Both of them.
Things are getting slimy on the deck. Good Lord. Woo! Golly. There we go. We got him this time. Look at him. Healthy rock.
Pretty fish.
Yeah, man.
He's going to be a little short.
Do we measure another fish on? What size is he, do you know?
It's probably
20?
26.
26? There you go. Look at that one. Nice rock. Nice rock.
I don't think it'll quite be legal.
Not quite 28. Not quite 28. But that is a beautiful rockfish. Look at that
Pretty.
rock. Beautiful line. Oh, yeah. Going back, releasing. Yeah, y'all may recognize Jerry from last year. Jerry was our guest star for our Oyster Toad show. And since all we call was Oyster Toads, we thought we'd bring Jerry out for a good little rockfish trip. Jerry's actually with the Sportsman's Magazine. Isn't that right, Jerry? Absolutely.
How's it feel, Jerry?
Feels good, doesn't it?
Good fish? Good.
Again, this hit on that circle jig, that big mojo. This is really the first year we've been fishing with the big round jigs.
This one's going to be on the stretch 30.
Usually we'll fish with more of the torpedo
Still on
mojo sinkers. Another one
Ah,
on.
he came off.
Good rock.
Go ahead and back up, buddy.
Got a little bit of water going on here.
Just hold it under him.
Going back. Oh yeah, now that's what we're talking about. Look at that
All right,
rockfish.
clear that net.
That's awesome. Ocean
Come to me,
rockfish.
Jerry. Come to me,
On
buddy.
board the Smoking Gun, fishing with Captain Chandler Hogg. That's him right there. Beautiful rockfish, isn't it? Good job, guys. You want to get that cooler? Lid?
Hey, good. Good fish.
Hold on. Might be a bluefish. Look at these rocks. Oh, man. rockfish, and hopefully a citation bluefish on. Let me get out of the way.
No, a citation rockfish on.
Big rockfish. Big rockfish. Big rock. Real big rock.
Pull him right over here.
Woo! Wow! Let's look at that rock. How big is he?
I'm gonna come over this rail.
We gotta come over the rail.
Yes, folks, it finally happened. Our biggest rockfish we have boated in 17 years. We were all very excited, to say the least. We weighed the fish on the boat and she came in around 46, 47 pounds. However, once back at the dock with proper scales, the fish officially weighed in at 49 pounds, 4 ounces. This rockfish was 51 inches long and had a girth of 30 inches. Now, this big rockfish easily qualified, both in weight and length, for a Virginia citation for rockfish. Our boat location was out a little over 2 miles east of Rudy Inlet. This mammoth rockfish hit on this year's most productive lure. That is a stretch 35 color chartreuse.
We're gonna try to hold this fish up and measure him. Tell you want to get the front of him and I'll get the back?
Yeah, that'll work.
That's him. The trophy for today, this fish, 49, 50 inches, and we're gonna try to weigh him right now. You ready? You ready?
Try.
Okay, Captain Hogg. Woo! You got him? Let me get my fingers out of there. Okay. How big is that rock?
46.
46-pound rockfish.
Citation.
46 pounds. Now let's try to get him in the cooler. Woo!
You gotta eat the cooler.
Gosh, that is a rockfish. Woo! Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? I think 46 pounds is the biggest rockfish we've had.
You grab the tail, Jim.
All right, I gotta grab the tail. You ready?
Yeah.
Look it. Woo! Look at that. This is rock fishing. That's a rockfish. That belly looks
Biceps
good.
hurting yet?
Goes around and around and around. So, how much does he weigh? He's 8 pounds. He's 8.5 pounds. It might be a little over
49 and 4 ounces.
49.4. Look at that fish. Look at him on the side. That is a beautiful rockfish.
That is a fish there, boy.
That is something. Did we ever get official length measurement? He kind of went off our.
right now.
We're gonna do official length.
You have a ruler? You don't
51 inches.
51 inches.
Pull them down too. Yeah. Oh, hey, now. I
Right.
ain't talking my line.
And now it's time for the producer's note.
We're here with Captain Chandler Hogg. How you doing, Captain?
Real good. We had a real good day today.
Boy, did we ever look at this fish. Tell us a little about this rockfish we caught today.
He's 49 pounds, 4 ounces. He's 51 inches long. He was caught on a mid-level bait, a nice big stretch 35. And
Like my fist in his mouth. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Now this year the stretches have really been the bait, haven't they?
they've been doing pretty good. You know, you got to cover every depth, whether it's top, middle, or bottom, and the stretches really seem to be doing good this year.
Now this is about the second or third largest fish you've caught?
Yes, sir. Biggest we've caught is 53 pounds, 7 ounces.
Well, now let's talk a little about the season. We're fishing the ocean season. Now today we were fishing about 17 miles out of Hampton, about 2 miles off of Sandbridge area.
Yes, sir.
Only about a mile down from Rudy Inlet, just to get you good bearings. And yesterday you told me you were really getting in the bluefish.
Yep, we had numerous citations for release bluefish yesterday, 36 inches, and they were chewing pretty good, and just couldn't get on the bluefish today, but we did manage
a boatload full of rockfish. We limited out on rockfish. We threw back probably an awful lot more than we kept. We'll do a little fish Friday night. But let's talk about this winter season. Really, January, February, March, fishing out here, the 3-mile limit. Isn't that a fantastic time for people to come down after the holidays? This is when these fish come down in winter, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's the best season that you can possibly rockfish, and people don't realize it. They spend most of their time up the bay, but the coast, you can't imagine the fishery that we've got down here for, you know, late December and all of January. It's
January, February strong.
It's the best fishing you got.
So if you want to come down and catch some of these wonderful hogs with Captain Chandler Hogg, all the information is on our website. You can log on. As a matter of fact, we have all the charter captains in the whole greater Hampton area.
And they're all a good group of guys.
Good group of charter captains, wonderful boats, lots of hotels there ready for you to come down and check in. And it's off season, really.
It is.
It really is for the hotels and everything. So there's plenty of room, good restaurants, and we know a few restaurants that'll actually cook up our catch, won't they?
That's correct.
That's correct. What's next for you now, Chandler? Now, last year we hooked up with you, did a little tog fishing in March.
Yep.
You still gonna be doing? When are you gonna start fishing for the tog?
As soon as the water temperature gets right, it's probably be late February, early March. We'll be doing that, and we'll be fishing rockfish all the way to January, the end of January. So, you know, deer season goes out the first of the year, and we're still kicking the whole time. So if you're looking for something to do, come on down to Hampton.
Come on out and get into some of this fantastic rock fishing. Thanks a lot, Captain Chandler.
Thank you, Jim.
Fantastic
we enjoyed
day.
it. We had a really good day.
Okay, start right here behind the head.
Make a diagonal cut behind the head until you feel the ribs right there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go down the back of the fin, straight down the fish like that. And try not to cut the cameraman open.
That's right.
Then you just follow the backbone and pull it down. You'll feel the rib cage end, pop the knife in.
And then head right on back.
Right on back down the backbone. Then once you get to those ribs, get the knife in on top of the rib.
You just kind of cut right around the rib.
Cut around it.
Cut
Dull the
around
knife
it.
up.
And a lot of people like to save that belly meat, but this is really a lot of bone in here.
A bony little rib cage, and it'll dull your knife up quick.
It will dull it up.
Then
And
you
then just
lay the
back.
fillet flat,
Okay.
push the meat off of it.
And you have a delicious, delicious boneless fillet. Now this dark meat here, you can cut it out. I recommend if you're going to be eating the fish fresh, you don't necessarily have to cut it out. It's a pretty good idea. If you're going to be freezing the fish, just take your knife and go down the side with the blade at an angle, at both angles, and it'll just come right out. But definitely if you're going to be freezing, I think that's a good idea. Fresh, I usually just leave it alone. What do? Do you usually cut out the dark meat?
What I do is, you notice there's a line in the middle of the fillet right there?
There's a line.
You split it on that line,
Uh-huh.
like that, and when you flip it, there's your dark meat in the corner.
Sure, and then you
You can come right
back
in on
down
the corner,
side.
on that side, and you can come right down the corner on that. Because that's where the dark meat's the thickest, and then you can just kind of shave it off the top.
And then a good way that my family loves to do these fillets is then you would cut them in nuggets
Yep.
like this,
Chunks.
in chunks, and you have big rockfish chunks, and that way you get more of the coating, you know, around
Exactly.
the fish. Is that a good way to do rockfish appetizers?
Beer batter on.
Beer batter mix is fantastic.
Fantastic.
And I like to broil it. Here's a good thing that you can do. You take the fillet like this, and take your knife and you cut right down the sides so that you open the fillet up. And then you can pack crab meat inside of it and close it back up and then broil it, and it's absolutely
You're talking about
delicious.
taking it like that?
Yeah, cut it
Inside?
that way. We'll go ahead and show them how to do it. And you just basically make like a rockfish sandwich. And these fillets are big enough to do that. It's certainly a lot easier with bigger fish, but see there? Now you can stuff that with potatoes, crab meat, vegetables, put a little wine, butter in there, fold it back over, and that's a really good way to do rockfish stuff with crab meat.
Beautiful fillet.
Beautiful fillets. If you got another piece of skin, we're going to wrap up by feeding our little pelican friends. How's that
Here
sound?
we go, I'll get you one right here.
Okay. Now I'm going to try to actually hand feed it this time. Will they take it from your hand?
Oh yeah.
They'll take it from your hand.
watch
All right, here we
watch
go.
your fingers.
Now we got to watch your fingers. Here we go, pelicans. Which one's going to get him? Okay, there you go. I think we'll be able to feed them all by the time we finish with these. There they go. They like rockfish also.